Hi, my name is Tom Holton. I'm an attorney with the Porter Wright Law Firm in Dayton, and I've known Willie Walker for many, many years. I originally was recruited by Willie to go on his board at the Dayton Urban League, and I enjoyed it so much that I stayed on there for a lot more years than I thought I would.
I came back to Dayton in 2001, and having left at 18, I really didn't know much more than where my high school was and Welcome Stadium and things that I did at that age. So even though I had been in a corporate environment in New York and Chicago, I was new to this community. I had to meet people and network, and one of the first people I met was Willie Walker.
Willie Walker came into the Dayton community from heading up the Urban League in the St. Louis area. And he was the first who had been appointed from outside of the Dayton community as an Urban League director for a number of years.
When I think about all the time we worked together while he was at the Urban League, and the most inspirational thing about Mr. Walker is that he was always fearless. He would do things that would make all of us in the office just nervous because we just weren't sure if it was going to work.
Willie Walker is the most inspirational human being that I've ever been around, to say it bluntly. I have spent so many years and meetings and events with Willie, and he is just a tremendous leader. I can't say enough about him.
He provided stable, professional, effective, and efficient leadership of the Dayton Urban League. And one of the things that he was very effective in doing was being a bridge person between the West Dayton, between the community, the African American community, and the business community.
I tell you, from the moment I met Willie, he put me to work. Next thing I know, I was working on a committee for the Urban League, and I was going to events throughout Dayton, and I always say it was Willie Walker who helped me network in this community, really showing the value of the Urban League and what the Urban League can do when it comes to jobs, job seekers, or just the network of getting someone engaged in the community, helping a person towards self-sufficiency.
He just had this fearlessness about him that he would just go for it. He was the kind of person that just felt like either go big or go home. And that was so impressive to me that I am the exact same type of person. Anybody that you talk to that works with me says that Yvette's always thinking big. She always wants to do things that seem difficult, that other people might be afraid to do. But I remember it with Mr. Walker. He was always fearless, and that's what I took away from him and what he's always inspired me to do. And I feel like even in this community, what makes him so great, even yet still, is his fearlessness to go out and ask for things to make things happen.
He has the ability to be what I call a quiet leader. He's able to inspire people just by being Willie and getting to know him, and you know that his word is absolutely gold. He has the highest integrity, and I just think he's been a remarkable person and a great value to the Dayton community.
And it gives me great pleasure to have an opportunity to say these words because he's one of the heroes of our city who has never sought praise, but who has made outstanding contributions and is receiving a well-deserved tribute in this occasion.
And of great value to me personally. I've learned many things from Willie over the years, and I just want to thank him so much for being such a wonderful leader in all aspects of life, not just in the Dayton Urban League, but in everything that he does. He's a real jewel for the city of Dayton, and with all the civil discourse going on today, if we had more Willie Walkers to teach us how to get along with people and do it effectively, we'd be in good shape.
So it was Willie Walker and the Dayton Urban League that really moved the needle for me, and I will always be thankful for the help, the support, and the encouragement that Willie Walker and the Urban League provided me. Thank you.
Many people might ask questions about what would Jesus do when they're trying to consider making a decision. The question that I ask is, what would Willie Walker do? How he would handle this problem? What would he say? Which way would he address it? Because I always felt like he got the kind of results that wasn't just meaningful for the agency, but it was actually meaningful for the community. He always put the people first. And when you put people first, you have to be a fearless personality, because not everybody wants to put people first. And that's the great thing I admire about Mr. Walker. He was selfless and he was fearless.